Here on the Jersey Magazine, it's Jim Monahan at 105.5 WDHA. As you can tell, if you're watching the video, my guest is a big New York Giants fan. Amy Nolan, good morning and welcome to WDHA and the Jersey Magazine.
Good morning, Jim. Thank you so much for having me.
You're very welcome. Amy is from Eatontown, New Jersey, and got quite a thrill very recently when, was it in Los Angeles that you met Michael Strahan?
Yes, it was.
So tell our listeners about that experience.
Oh, it was amazing. I joined this contest, the Ford Hall of Fans contest, and just put in an online entry form. Never thought it would go anywhere from there. And then they asked me to come out to LA and said I was meeting all these other fans out there, and that we were going to be doing all these different things. Kind of led me in the wrong direction for obviously for a good reason. And then, I walked up this ramp and all of a sudden Michael Strahan popped out and said, "Hi, Amy." And I could not believe it. I mean, I backed away from him. I was just like, oh my God, what are you doing here? Obviously not thinking he films his Fox NFL Sunday show there. Sure. But never did it cross my mind that he was actually going to be there to come out and say hello to me. It was just amazing.
And not only did Michael Strahan come out to say hello to you, Michael Strahan is the one who nominated Amy for the class of 2022 Ford Hall of Fans, which is put on, of course, by Ford, the car company. And, it's pretty exciting because they're taking fans from around the country. What is it about the Giants, Amy, that got you interested in them?
I grew up a Giants fan. I think pretty much from the day we were born, we just knew we were Giants fans. It wasn't something, growing up, we didn't have a ton of opportunity to watch a lot of football, or we were never able to go to the stadium, but being a Giants fan was just instilled in us from a very, very early age. And then I can remember, when they won the Super Bowl in the 80s and then in the 90s. And I just remember the excitement that was built around that, and the excitement, of our family and our friends and just everyone across, New Jersey and New York, and just the pride that you felt in the team. And it just kind of stuck with me and grew with me, throughout my life. I just became a huge football fan, but the Giants really gave me that. And so being able to watch them and then watch the Super Bowls in 2008 and 2012, it was just, it's just such a huge joy to be a Giants fan.
Now, in the last few days, the Giants have made some news with the retirement of Dave Gettleman, general manager. I use that word retirement in air quotes. I think he was shown where the door was if he didn't already know it. And then, of course, Joe Judge, who becomes the third Giants head coach, not to get through his third season. What are your thoughts as a big Giants fan? What are your thoughts about the big changes that they've made?
Yeah, it's tough. Certainly we've had a few tough seasons. It's certainly, it's tough on the players, it's tough on the fans. I know it's disappointing to everybody all around, but we're Giants fans for a reason. We stick by our big blue, and we know we're gonna, hopefully the owners have a chance to do some rebuilding, and we can come out stronger on the other side, and hopefully look forward to some successful seasons in the future.
Well, I think Brian Flores might be one of the places for the Giants to look. I'm a big Brian Flores fan. I was stunned when the Dolphins decided to move on from him, Amy.
I was too. I really was. And yeah, I've been trying to keep up the last couple of days, reading about all the different GM candidates and head coach candidates. And, all I can do is wish them luck and hope that they make a great decision. And we turn it around, starting with getting, a couple of good draft picks, coming up soon. And hopefully we just see better times ahead.
Amy Nolan's my guest this morning here on the Jersey Magazine at 105.5 WDHA, a huge New York football Giants fan, and nominated by Michael Strahan for the Ford Hall of Fans class of 2022. Amy is also the executive director of development at the American Cancer Society. Amy, tell us about your work there.
Yeah, it's really amazing work. I lost my dad to cancer in 2006. And, once that happened, I really decided I wanted to do something to give back, to other people who had gone through what we had gone through. And so I was so lucky to find work at the American Cancer Society. But it's really just such an honor to be able to bring our events and our mission to our communities, and to let people, just right here in our local communities know that the American Cancer Society is here to support them if they're affected by cancer. So my team and I, we work really hard to get that word out in the community, how we can help people, how we can support different programs we can provide. And we do a lot of that through our Relay for Life walks, which is, really great. Just, schools and communities and businesses come out and walk together to bring the mission to the community, but also to honor those who have been affected by cancer.
I'm glad you mentioned the Relay for Life walk. This year's event, June 11th, 2022. What can you tell our DHA listeners about that, Amy?
Yes, that is our Relay for Life of Middletown walk. And I've been participating in that with my family since 2010 in honor of my dad. And unfortunately, since then, other family members who have also been affected by cancer. But yeah, we're so excited. It's going to be hosted at Middletown High School North. We've been there for quite a few years. The school district is so supportive, and we are so thankful to them for that. So we're excited to be able to get out to walk again. Obviously, the last couple of years, we have had to do some variations of our event due to the pandemic, but we're excited to get out there again this year and be able to walk and, like I said, just honor those affected by cancer, remember those we've lost, and really just come together as a community to raise funds and raise awareness.
For WDHA listeners who want more information about the Relay for Life walk, where should they go, Amy?
Yeah, well, for the Middletown event, it's relayforlife.org/MiddletownNJ. But if if they're not near the Middletown area, they can certainly just go to relayforlife.org, put in their zip code, and find the event closest to them.
Now, let's go back to the Ford Hall of Fans for a moment. The contest runs for a while. What's the deadline for fans to vote?
Yes, voting is open until February 6th. Oh my gosh, I forgot what month we're in already. Voting is open until February 6th. You can vote once a day. I appreciate any support. It's really, really exciting. I mean, a huge thank you, obviously, to Ford and to the NFL Hall of Fame for having this contest. But yeah, definitely need your votes. I'm excited and honored to represent the awesome New York Giants. And I hope I can, represent, Big Blue Nation and get inducted into the Hall of Fans.
What else besides here on WDHA? What else are you planning to do to get the word out?
I'm trying to just promote it on social media as much as I can. I have lots of great people sharing my posts, and my coworkers are even getting really excited about it, and trying to vote for me as well. Interviews like this are hopefully helping. Thank you again, Jim, for having me on. And hopefully, maybe just doing some more radio interviews, maybe some TV interviews, but whatever I can do, to spread the word, or anyone listening, if you can help spread the word, so appreciative of that.
And you can vote online at fordhalloffans.com. Amy, thank you so much for coming on with us this morning here at WDHA, and best of luck. We hope you win.
Awesome. Thank you so much.